Hello everyone, my name is Oksana, I'm the founder of AstroYoga, and today we will talk about US Pluto return, rewind, reset and transform. On February 19, 2022, the USA will have its first ever Pluto return, a groundbreaking moment that changes the world as we see it now. Since Pluto is a slow-moving planet, its effects extend over the years before and after the return. So 2020 has already set wheels in motion for some major transformations. Let's find out more about the following years. Pluto returns, key moments in history. Dwarf planet Pluto follows the principle of strong essences kept in small bottles. He rules death, rebirth, power, secrets, and taboos. Just like us, each country has a birth chart, and just like ours, every country's chart has a Pluto that represents an ideology, social hierarchy, the way power is wielded, as well as the nation's traumas, from war and destruction to social injustice and oppression. When Pluto returns to its original position in the country's birth chart, something that happens once every 247 years, these issues come to the surface through groundbreaking circumstances that are meant to shake the system and leave behind any impurities, bringing radical change in the political, economic, and social system. We can see some examples in nations that have been around long enough to catch a Pluto return. For example, in 1972, when Pluto was conjunct with Spain's natal Pluto, dictator Francisco Franco relinquished power, while Pluto returns in France and Russia marked the death of Napoleon and Stalin. Pluto returns are often turbulent because they bring transformation through eliminating the toxic material, ideologies, political practices, traumas that has accumulated during the 247-year cycle. Change is the best choice when it comes to Pluto. Pluto in Capricorn from 2008 to 2024. Pluto is in Capricorn in the US chart, and in the astrology of now, it's transiting the sign of the goat until 2024. Here it's bringing radical transformation in major structures of society, such as governments and big businesses, while redesigning the way we use power on a social level through hierarchy and workforce organization. When Pluto first entered Capricorn in 2008, we had the largest recession after the Great Depression. Now, as the Lord of the Underworld is getting closer to the US natal Pluto, we are facing the continuation of the same crisis on multiple levels. In the hard-working, ethical sign of Capricorn, this Pluto return is about sustained effort, integrity, and clear identity, fueled by a process of leaving corruption, power abuse, and discrimination behind. The USA's Pluto return, February 2022. The states were born on the 4th of July 1776 at the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The USA have its natal Pluto in the second house of finances and resources. This is telling for a nation that has built from scratch by people who wanted a different, better life for themselves. On February 19, 2022, Pluto will conjunct the country's natal Pluto for the first time ever, making a time of intense transformation in the years represented by Capricorn, the government, institutions, rules and regulations, and the second house, the financial system, natural resources, values and attitudes. This process has been set in motion starting with this year, something that we can clearly feel on our own skin during the recess associated with COVID-19. Capricorn in the second house is a mature, steady type of energy, and during these years we will be faced with challenges, especially in the areas of money, career and reputation, that pushes us to grow and it teaches us resilience. We are now questioning the values that the country was built on, prompted by the explosive energy of Pluto, the planet that doesn't accept any compromises. We will also experience the Pluto-Saturn conjunction. The USA-Pluto return is amplified by a conjunction between transiting Saturn and Pluto, an astrological event associated with the transformation of current social structures, often through economic difficulties and restrictions. Saturn ripens the karma associated with Pluto, taboos, abuse, and old wounds. In the second house, we can think of wounds linked to attachment, desire for money and power, or harmful attitudes towards the natural world. The last Saturn-Pluto conjunction took place in 1982, the year when the US went into recession. The fact that Saturn and Pluto mean serious business isn't an easy pill to swallow. Hard times push us to work harder, to take responsibility for our own corner of the world, to shed toxic attitudes and attachments, and to focus on our long-term vision, even as the world as we know it is changing at a dizzying pace. Saturn hit the USA natal chart Pluto in February 2020, the month when COVID-19 started making itself known across the states. In February 2021, Saturn's conjunction with the US South Node of karma continues the process of paying all debts and taking responsibility for what we have been sweeping under the rug until now. Basically, it's another wake-up call. So we will be facing the Pluto 2022 return based on how much we will manage to process and to change the harmful realities that we have created until then, as what is being communicated directly to the population may not be the entire truth. Taking our info from reliable sources and not falling for propaganda is a must during these years. Success in anything will come through hard work, integrity, and seeing our shadow before projecting the blame on others. And the ones who are still driven towards abuse by ego, fear, and separation will go through a serious reality check. Since it's a long-term process, we can expect things to get worse before they get better, especially as we are facing karmic consequences that can't be avoided. There is no way to run from karma with this Pluto return. However, in the long run, I feel this Pluto return will bring America closer to its soul. The more greed, abuse, and manipulation are uncovered, the easier it is to make conscious decisions, no longer allowing the wrong people and the wrong values to lead us. Being alive for the US first Pluto return can be fascinating, if a little terrifying experience. So this is what Pluto in Capricorn does best. He spins the world around so no stone is left unturned, and if we dare to leave behind the shadows of the past, he helps us find new light. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please click the like button and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. And I wish you good luck, a lot of love and success in the upcoming years. With love, Oksana AstroYoga. Bye bye!